My child, stop for a moment and listen closely. I have something important to tell you, something that has been on my heart since before you were born. Will you give me your full attention, just for a little while? I promise. What I have to say will change the way you see yourself and the world around you. You see, I created you with a purpose, a unique role that only you can fulfill. Like a master artist, I have woven you into the grand tapestry of life, and every thread of your being is essential to the beauty of the whole. Have you ever looked at a tapestry up close? Each thread might seem insignificant on its own, but together, they create a masterpiece. That's how I see you, irreplaceable, vital, and deeply loved. But I know that sometimes you doubt this. You wonder if your life really matters, if you're making a difference. Maybe you felt lost, like a ship adrift in a vast ocean, unsure of your direction. Let me assure you, my child, you are not lost to me. I know exactly where you are, and I have a plan for you, a plan filled with hope and a future. Think about a seed planted in the ground. It starts small, hidden in the darkness, but with time, care, and the right conditions, it grows into a mighty tree, providing shade, fruit, and shelter. You are like that seed, my child. I have planted within you the potential for greatness, not in the way the world defines it, but in a way that brings light and love to those around you. Have you ever felt a stirring in your heart, a longing to do something meaningful? That's me, whispering to you, calling you to step into your purpose. It might be something grand, or it might be something quiet and unseen, but I assure you, it is significant. Every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, every moment you choose love over hate, you are fulfilling your purpose. But purpose isn't just about what you do. It's about who you are becoming. I am shaping you, molding you into the person I created you to be. It's a journey, and sometimes it feels slow, even painful. Yet, like a sculptor chiseling away at marble, I am revealing the masterpiece within you. Let me tell you a story. There was once a young girl who loved to sing. She sang in the fields, in her home, everywhere she went. Her voice was a gift, a melody that brought joy to all who heard it. But as she grew older, she faced hardships, loss, rejection, and doubt. She stopped singing, believing that her voice no longer mattered. One day, she met an old woman who had heard her sing as a child. The woman said, "Your voice is a gift from above. Don't let the world silence it." Those words rekindled the fire within her, and she began to sing again, not for fame or recognition, but to bring hope to others. She discovered that her purpose was to uplift souls through her music. My child, your gifts are unique to you. They might not look like anyone else's, and that's okay. I don't want you to compare yourself to others. Instead, I want you to embrace who you are, to nurture the talents I've given you, and to use them for good. Have you ever considered that your smile could be the light someone needs in their darkness? Or that your words could be the encouragement that helps someone take another step forward? You have more impact than you realize. But I also know that fear can hold you back. Fear of failure, fear of not being enough, fear of the unknown. Let me remind you, I am with you always. I will never leave you nor forsake you. When you feel afraid, lean into me. Trust that I am guiding your steps even when you can't see the path ahead. Imagine a child learning to walk. They stumble, they fall, but they get up again because they trust that their parent is there to catch them. I am that parent, my child. I am here to catch you, to lift you up, to cheer you on. This is just the beginning of our journey together. There is so much more I want to show you, so much more I have planned for you. Will you take my hand and walk with me? Will you trust that I have good things in store for you? As you go about your day, I want you to ponder this. What if everything you've been through, every joy and every sorrow, has been preparing you for something greater? What if your story is part of a bigger narrative, one that I am writing with love and intention? I invite you to reflect on your life, to see the threads I've woven together. Look for the moments when you felt most alive, most connected to something beyond yourself. Those are clues to your purpose. And remember, you are not alone in this. I am with you, always. I am speaking to you through the beauty of creation, through the kindness of others, through the still small voice in your heart. So, my child, will you listen? Will you open your heart to the possibilities I have for you? This is only the first step. Stay with me and I will reveal more about the incredible plans I have for you. For now, take a deep breath and know that you are loved, you are seen, and you are cherished. You have a purpose, and I am here to help you fulfill it. I know you might be wondering, my child, what this purpose I spoke of truly looks like for you. After everything I shared before, about how I've called you by name, how I've set a path before you, maybe you're sitting there thinking, is it something grand, like changing the world, or something quieter, like being a light in your own little corner? Let me tell you, it's both. Your purpose is as unique as you are, and it doesn't have to fit anyone else's mold. Sometimes the smallest acts of love ripple out in ways you can't even imagine, touching lives you may never see. And sometimes I call you to step into something bigger, something that feels beyond your reach right now. But whether it's a whisper or a roar, your purpose is always about bringing more of my light into this world. You might be feeling a mix of excitement and hesitation as you hear this. That's okay. It's natural to feel both when you're standing at the edge of something new. I see the question swirling in your heart. Am I ready? Am I enough? What if I fail? Let me reassure you, you are enough, just as you are. I didn't create you to be perfect. I created you to be real, to grow, to learn, and to trust in me. And failure? It's not the end. It's a step forward. Every stumble is a chance to rise stronger, to lean on me more deeply. Think about a child learning to walk. They don't give up after the first fall, do they? No, they get back up again and again because they trust their legs will hold them eventually. And all the while, I'm there, like a parent, steadying you, cheering you on. Have you ever felt that gentle nudge, that quiet strength that keeps you going when you want to quit? That's me, walking beside you, whispering, "You can do this. I'm with you." But I know trust doesn't always come easy. Life can feel like a stormy sea sometimes, with waves of doubt crashing over you. Maybe you've faced setbacks, dreams that didn't come true, doors that slammed shut, or moments when you felt lost in the dark. In those times, it's tempting to wonder if I've forgotten you, but I haven't. I never will. Even in the storm, I'm with you, guiding you to safer shores. Sometimes I calm the storm itself. Other times I calm your heart so you can weather it. Can you trust that I'm always working for your good, even when you can't see it yet? Let me tell you a story to help you picture this. There was once a man who dreamed of planting a garden. He worked hard, tilling the soil, planting seeds, watering them faithfully. But for weeks nothing happened. The ground stayed bare, and he started to doubt. Maybe the seeds are bad, he thought. Maybe I'm wasting my time. One night, in frustration, he nearly gave up. But something inside him, perhaps a whisper from me, urged him to wait just a little longer. The next morning, he woke to find tiny green shoots pushing through the earth. In time, those shoots grew into a garden more beautiful than he'd ever imagined. My child, your life is like that garden. The seeds of your purpose are already planted within you. Sometimes they take time to grow, and it can feel like nothing's happening. But beneath the surface, I'm at work, nurturing your dreams, preparing you for the moment when you'll see the first signs of growth. Will you trust me in the waiting? Will you keep watering the soil of your heart with hope? I know fear can weigh you down. Fear of the unknown, fear of not being enough, fear of stepping out and falling short. Let me ask you this. What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? If you knew I was holding you every step of the way, that my strength was yours to lean on, what would you dare to try? Courage isn't about having no fear. It's about trusting me through it. It's taking that first step even when your knees are shaking, because you know I'm right there with you. You're stronger than you think, not because of your own power, but because of mine within you. When you feel weak, I'm your strength. When you feel lost, I'm your guide. When you feel alone, I'm your constant companion. You don't have to do this on your own. In fact, you were never meant to. I created you for connection, with me, with others, with the world around you. And in that connection, you'll find the courage to embrace your purpose. Have you ever watched a sunrise? The way the sky slowly brightens, the colors shifting from dark to light, until the sun breaks over the horizon in a blaze of glory. Your journey is like that. It doesn't happen all at once. There are moments of darkness, moments of waiting, but each step brings you closer to the light. And when you step into the fullness of your purpose, it'll be like that sunrise, breathtaking, beautiful, and worth every second of the wait. But don't just sit there waiting passively. Prepare your heart. Take small steps each day toward the dreams I've placed within you. Maybe it's learning something new, reaching out to someone in need, or just spending time with me in quiet reflection. Every act of faith is a seed planted, a step forward. Your purpose isn't a destination, it's a journey. It's not about arriving somewhere perfect, but about growing, learning, and becoming more like me along the way. There'll be twists and turns, doubts and victories, but I'm shaping you through it all. So, my child, will you take my hand and trust me with your fears? Will you let me guide you, even when the path isn't clear? I promise I'll never lead you astray. I have good things in store for you, things beyond what you can imagine. But you have to take that first step. Trust that I'm with you, that I'm for you, and that I'll never leave you. As you go about your day, hold this truth close. You are loved, you are seen, and you are never alone. Your purpose is unfolding even now in ways you might not yet see. Keep walking with me. There's so much more ahead. My child, as we come to the end of this time together, I want you to carry the truths we've shared deep in your heart. You've heard me speak of your purpose, of my constant presence, and of the love that surrounds you like the air you breathe. As you ponder these things, let's continue our journey together, one final step, bringing all we've explored into a moment of clarity and peace. Now, as you prepare to step back into your day, I ask you to remember this. You are never alone, and you are always loved. Let me remind you of the path we've walked. From the very beginning, I've been with you. Before you even knew my name, before you took your first breath, I knit you together with intention, weaving a purpose into your soul that is yours alone to fulfill. Like a seed planted in rich soil, you are meant to grow, to flourish, and to bear fruit that blesses the world. But growth takes time, and sometimes it feels slow or uncertain. In those moments when doubt creeps in or fear clouds your path, take this to heart. I am with you, guiding you, even when you cannot see the way. Picture yourself as a tree. Think of yourself as a tree, planted by a river of living water. Your roots reach deep into the earth, drawing strength from my love. Even in seasons of drought, when life feels dry and difficult, you will not wither, for I sustain you. Your leaves will stay green, and in time you will bear fruit that nourishes others. This is the life I desire for you, a life of abundance, growth, and blessing. But a tree does not grow overnight. It takes patience, care, and trust in the unseen work happening beneath the surface. So it is with you, my child. Trust the process. Trust that I am at work in you, even now. You may wonder, how do I live out this purpose? What if I'm not ready? Let me share a story with you. There was once a young woman who felt adrift, unsure of her place in the world. She had dreams, but didn't know how to reach them. One day, in the quiet of her heart, she heard my voice whisper, "Trust me, I have a plan for you." At first, she hesitated, afraid of what that might mean. But slowly she began to listen. She prayed, she sought guidance, and step by step, she found her way. Today, she lives with purpose, not because she figured it all out on her own, but because she learned to lean on me. Her story is a testament to what happens when you trust in my timing and my love. Your story matters. Your story too is unfolding. It may not look like anyone else's, and that's okay. I don't ask you to be perfect. I ask you to be faithful. Take small steps each day. Smile at a stranger, offer a word of encouragement, or simply sit with me in prayer. These acts, though they may seem small, are the seeds of your purpose. And as you plant them with love, I will make them grow. I know that fear can hold you back. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of not being enough. But remember this, you are enough. Not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You are mine, and that is everything. When you feel weak, I am your strength. When you feel lost, I am your guide. When you feel alone, I am your constant companion. Carry this truth with you. My love for you is unconditional and everlasting. Nothing can separate you from it. Moments of my presence. As you go about your day, I invite you to reflect on the moments when you felt my presence. Perhaps it was in the kindness of a friend, the beauty of a sunset, or a quiet moment of peace when you needed it most. These are my gifts to you, reminders that I am always near. Let them anchor you in hope, especially when life feels heavy. Now, before we part, let me offer you a prayer, a blessing to carry with you. My beloved child, thank you for this time together. Thank you for opening your heart to my voice. As you step forward, know that I am with you in every breath, every step, every heartbeat. When you feel lost, call on me. When you feel joy, share it with me. I am here, always listening, always loving. May you walk in the light of my love, live with purpose, and share kindness with all you meet. Amen. A gentle invitation. And as you continue your day, I gently ask you to take a moment to think about how these words apply to your life. Is there a small step you can take today to live more fully in your purpose? Is there someone who needs to hear that they too are loved and never alone? Share this message if it stirs your heart, for you never know who might need to hear it. My child, you are seen, you are known, and you are cherished. Your life is a gift, not only to the world, but to me. So go forward with courage, with hope, and with the knowledge that I am always by your side. The journey we've begun together doesn't end here. It continues with every breath you take, and I will be with you now and always.